Hi guys, and welcome back to part 3 of our pistol series. This time we have the WE Hi-Capa 5.1, again in two-tone. If you guys missed the first 2 episodes, you'll see our first episode here, which is the M9 Biohazard, and the second episode, which was the awesome Glock Gen 4 by WE. Again, all in two-tone. Obviously that's a UK law requirement that if you don't have a registered skirmisher UKARA defence, you can't actually own a realistic imitation firearm. So two-tone is the way to go if you haven't done an airsoft skirmish before and you want to give it a shot and bring your own kit to a site. We'll put more information in the links in the description below, but let's have a look at this pistol. The Hi-Capa is always a popular choice for airsofters. It's actually, it's not really a realistic gun in the sense that it's actually based off an STI match gun that I have obviously had my own. You can check that episode out here. It's a very, very highly customized TM Hi-Capa, and I wanted to make it look like the STI Infinity itself. So you can have a check at that and you can see what this gun is actually supposed to look like. But this one here has a very nice vented slide there, and you can actually see the stainless steel outer barrel through that. Looks really good. So let's have a look at some more of the features of this. I'm going to take the mag out just in case. Obviously this is another gas blowback, runs off of green gas, and it's very, very efficient pistol. Because it doesn't really have any boundaries that it has to look like a real steel firearm, the TM whose design this was in the first place was to build a pistol that was really skirmishable and very, very efficient on gas, and they've obviously done that. And WE has replicated it very well and gave it this nice custom look about it. So the slide lock's back like every other gas blowback gun does. It's held in place by the slide lock here. You get a nice bolt forward with the recoil spring there when you release it. The grip itself is actually plastic, but the rest of the gun here, the frame and everything, is a nice alloy metal. Very nice finished. You can see the milling marks here. It's a technique we use here in the factory to make something really rough and give it a lot of grip. So when you go to pull on that there, your fingers grip it really well and you get a nice purchase on it. The hammer comes back as usual, and when you pull the trigger, that goes forward, hits the gas valve there, and the BB comes out, which we're going to demonstrate now. Okay, we're green gassed up, got our magazine ready, full of BBs, and we're going to go ahead and fire a few shots at it. Right, this gun again has a really nice kick, obviously. We've tested quite a lot of WE pistols now in our series, and of course before with the PX4 and the 226, the mystery gun that we had. All very nice pistols. You can check those reviews out there. I'm sure there'll be some annotations floating around here for them. Right, I'm going to show you how to get hop-up access on this gun. It takes down like a 1911, which is quite familiar for most real steel shooters and of course airsofters. So we want to line up the slide catch here with the little notch on the slide, and we just push back on there and this will pop out. And we pull that out, put it someplace safe right in front of me, and the slide will come off very nicely. Now the hop up adjuster is just here, which is really, really handy. I'm actually going to adjust this wheel now because we're going to be taking it out in the shooting test soon, and I know roughly where it should be from doing another Hi-Capa review. So it's about halfway up there. I'm going to put the slide back on. Very, very simple. I really like the 1911's design. It's a really, really old design, but it works really well, and it's actually easier than you think. All right, we just need to line this back up again properly and drop it back into place. I'll click down like that and you can let it go. So simple as that to adjust the hop unit. Very good design, and of course it's pretty ergonomic. You've got a front rail on here. We can put on stuff like torches. This one unfortunately won't fit because it doesn't have any ridge lines in there, but you should be able to get most torches and attachments onto that bottom rail. Oh, alright, so I guess we take it out in the firing range and see how it stacks against the other WE pistols that we've done before in the series. Okay, we're back on a 30 metre range. This time Hi-Capa 5.1. We're using 0.3 gram BBs for this test. They're high grade BBs, they're also pretty heavy compared to the standard 0.2s, and we tend to get, well, always we get a better gripping with 0.3s than we do with the lighter ones. You guys don't know this, but we spend a lot of time choosing the right BB for the gun. I mean, the ones we use are Diddle Blaster .3s, and they work really well in all the guns that we test out. If we find that those type of BBs aren't functioning well in the gun, we'll always go to a different brand and we'll tell you which ones we're using. So there you go. We've got it clamped in the vise here, eliminating any human element. We're in a factory, of course, so there's no cross ones or anything like that to deviate the BB. So you're seeing the gun's accuracy and not my accuracy. All right, let's fire a few shots on target and just see how accurate this gun is. Right, the sights are dead on the middle of the target, so we'll go ahead and fire a couple of rounds. All right, we'll stop there and we'll see what we did to the target. Okay, before we have a look at the target, guys, you can go straight back to the shooting test by clicking on this annotation to see obviously the blowback and the BBs hitting the target. Also click down there to restart the review again. That'll not open a new window, it'll open on this one again. So we'll have a look at the target now. As you can see from the camera there, it hit the target quite a bit. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with this diagonal thing. Again, it might be the hot rubber warming up. And of course, when it warms up, it gets more grip and it spins it up a wee bit more. Even the slightest temperature change over 30 meters can make a big difference like that there. Plus 2 shots hit up here, so again, at least they hit the target every time. If you're pointing a pistol at someone at 30 meters and the sight's on them, that's what you're looking for. You want to hit them every time. Guess you'll be aiming for the chest area here. You'll hit them every single time, so that's good news. Airsoft World are the ones that are kind enough to borrow these guns to us, so you can check them out in the links in the description below, how much this gun costs, of course the magazines and everything. I'll put all those links down there so you know everything to do with the gun. If you want to check out the other 2 pistol reviews that we did, you can click these 2 annotations here and we'll put an annotation to my custom Hi-Capa again. Awesome gun, definitely check that out, one of our first episodes that we ever did. Guys, don't forget to check ourselves, Airsoft World, down on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe. We do a gun review every single Sunday, and we'll see you then.